Okay, so this is Shellie with Get Creative, and I'm here at Metamorph Studios, and here is tattoo artist Kevin Lewis. And Kevin is actually going to be doing my tattoo today. And there's actually a lot to getting set up as a tattoo artist, a lot of stuff you may not know about. For instance, bam, look at the stencils. A lot of work goes into this, and this is Kevin's kit. And he's got some ink in here, and his needles, and some drawing pencils. And here's Kevin getting sterile. And they always use sterile needles when they do tattoos, because it's the right thing to do. And if you're kind of a hairy person, you'll oftentimes shave out the area that's going to be tattooed. Once again, you know, a kind of cleaning thing. You don't want hair to get in the way of tattoo, and it's just nasty besides. So Kevin, how long you been doing this?
2 years.
Really? Just 2 years?
Only 2 years.
Where'd you learn?
I learned here. I trained under a gentleman named Derek Mullins, phenomenal tattoo artist. He's been tattooing for, I think, 13 or 14 years at the time he started apprenticing me. And, yeah, I came here about 3 years ago and brought my portfolio and was interested in learning how to tattoo and was looking for the right person to teach me. And I came to the right studio because everybody here is an amazing artist. And one thing led to another, and they accepted me into the apprenticeship, and I just worked really, really, really hard at, you know, accomplishing a goal and getting on the floor and actually doing it as a living, and I guess, like they say, the rest is history.
So you must have some kind of an art background because your work is really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I grew up just north of Detroit.
Moda City.
Yeah. I was planning on going to the art college that they had there. And I was paying for my college at the time, so it was a little bit too much for me to handle, so I ended up going to the community college, and lo and behold, all of the art classes that I took, all of the instructors for the community college were there part-time from the institute, the art institute there, so it was actually a benefit because I got this better education because it was more hands-on, and at a less price, and I got the same instructor, so it was perfect.
Excellent.
And spent probably 6 years on and off, taking everything I can get my hands on, from, you know, illustrative design to computer graphics to even architecture and sculpting, and I mean, just tried to get my hands into everything, and just kind of broaden my creative flow and stuff like that, and it just helped out. I think it's helped immensely in designing tattoos. It's helped immensely in anything. I mean, I do graphic design, like business cards and stuff on the side. So it, I mean, it really helps. Totally helps. So.
Very cool.
You never get enough school.
Remember that, kiddies. You can never get enough school. Spoken from the mouth of Kevin Lewis. So actually, here's some of the prep work that's going into getting this done. As you can see, if I get closer, yeah, this needs a lot of work. And Kevin has designed a beautiful piece that will enhance and complement this. And he's kind of sterilizing the skin here, and he's shaving it down and making it the most optimal surface that he can use as an artist. And most of you were here when I did my series on graphic design and graphic design careers, and I highlighted a tattoo artist is actually one of the careers in graphic design, because not only is it giving you a medium for your creativity, you have to know about color and how it blends together. And in addition to working with different substrates. And skin, yes, that's right, skin is a substrate. A substrate is any type of material in which ink or color can be applied. And as you can see, ink can be applied to skin. So there you go, a substrate. This is actually the stencil for what it's going to be. And look at this guy. Little shop of horrors. How cool is that? Oop, one of my lengthy hairs. So right now, Kevin is putting together the palette for the colors that are going to be used for that tattoo. And he's got a lot of cool inks over there. This is going to be very bright and very colorful, which is kind of actually perfect because I'm in the whole graphic design world, so this works.
This is how to properly pour color. That is not coming out. And the thing's full. Come on. Work with me here.
Yay!
There we go.
So you will see all of these colors and then some
Well,
on me at the end of the day.
one of the things you want to be cautious of is actually in keeping sterile with everything, you want to keep your inks away from the palette, because everything that's here right now is sterile, but once I start working on you, it is not anymore. Everything will be you will have contaminated
Makes sense.
the whole palette. So you want to be careful about the process you go about touching certain things, because you can actually you can contaminate things really, really easy, actually. A lot easier than you'd think. And for health reasons of you and health reasons of the next person and the next person and the next person and all that stuff.
So we're about to do, the first cut is the deepest, oh my god, here we go. And first you're going to do the outline, correct? Or what are you going to do?
No, actually. I'm actually going to do this in color, so I'm not going to use any black.
Oh, love it.
So
thank you.
You're going to have a really nice soft feel to it.
That's what we want.
But I will go in with darks to make sure that things are nice and last a long time. So I'm
And
going to go
here
in
we
now.
go.
The way you want to start it is going in with darks to lights. Try not to necessarily like contaminate the next color by you want to avoid, rubbing, like doing a dark green after you've just done a yellow, because if you rub that over, you'll have the tendency to actually rub that color right into the other one, and it'll actually jade that color.
Ah.
You really want to be semi-conscious of that. I could actually speak to you in my Julia Child voice if you'd like.
Hello!
Today we're going to do.
Okay, so for those of you that are wondering, it's uncomfortable. There's, a huge level between discomfort and pain, and people need to realize that. Yeah, it's uncomfortable, but it's not painful. It's just very irritating, and you want to slap his hand away.
Yep.
It's like a scraping or, a bee sting or something like that. It's not painful. And for those who say it is, they're wusses, because I have these everywhere. It's just uncomfortable.
It's like an annoying cat scratch.
Exactly. So we're going to let Kevin do his work, and we'll come back in a few minutes and take a look at the progress. Okay, so we're about an hour and a half into this, and let's see what we've got so far. Pretty. Look at that. Look at that detail. That's crazy. Great colors. So far, so good.
Oh, so I'm playing Arkham Asylum now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ready yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I'm only about like an hour into
What?
Mind if I work on it later?
No, go ahead.
Little tiny circles.
Are they swirls?
They are little swirls. Yep. Yeah. When we started this session today, I wasn't quite known yet for my expertise in swirls, but throughout the day, I've, barring certain customers coming in, I've really seen the light of what I want to, focus my artistic skills and energy on.
And what is that on, Kevin?
Nothing but swirls. Nothing but swirls.
Excellent.
Lots of swirly things, just make sure, just makes everything look so much better. And
Look at that. He did a great job. And there's even some seafoam green, so now I can listen to Incubus, Are You In? And I can dance because I've got seafoam green.
see?
Are you videotaping? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yep. What's that time?
Ah!
Ah!
Woo! Very cool. Awesome.